Okay. Yeah. So familiars, like, there's nothing really you could do about it. Like, you just gotta do them and then pray. So it's
Okay.
always rough, like no matter what. And then especially after, like, without Kish, like the kill rates will just be slower. So like
Mm,
familiars are always just gonna be really annoying. Um
mm.
yeah, you were pretty strong in reg, so like you know what you're doing. Reboot's a lot more straightforward than reg. It's
Mm.
literally all just mesos and saving for event. Like it's so simple on reboot. You just grind and save your money on event and then tap. But in terms of like your next steps that you should do, is that all your money, the 22.6?
Uh, about, yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. So with this money, I would just get like uh your remaining gear that you're gonna get to 17 stars, like your arcanes for example, and
Mm.
save a little bit for your shoulder for whenever you get it. Your WSE actually isn't bad at all. Like you have pretty good, like you have three useful lines on everything, and then your boss lines are good. Like you have 40 and 30, not like 30-30. So like
Mm.
it's not bad. And then so I wouldn't really like bother with those pots for now. And then after you're like full 17 and all your items at least two line, and you switch over those CRAs, uh that's when you have to like hardcore save, because you're gonna start going for like 21 star on equips, and again it's pretty expensive.
Okay.
And then
How much?
uh you need to also run Oz eventually at some point, after like when you're not out of totems or something, start doing Oz as
Uh,
well, because Roar is really good for Arc.
I I've been doing some I've been doing some Oz, but it's like once a week to get MVPs.
Yeah.
So I just the only ring I've gotten is risk taker, but
Yeah, Risk Taker's not bad, but obviously like Roar is super good for you.
yeah. For node stones,
Mhm.
and like boss mule, secondary main, um, should I max every node stone on the arc, or should I start like saving up?
Let me see your nodes on your arc. See what it looks like right now.
Okay, it's just lagging a bit because of
Yeah, it's
fifth jump
okay.
tab.
Okay, so Abyssal Recall's maxed. Trios are maxed. Fairy Spell's maxed. There's like nothing to max pretty much. Like you can max, Blink and Loaded Dice for a little bit more attack, but it's not really like that important. So I would use your nodes on your mules. Like your arc is already in a really good spot.
All right.
You don't need a max decence because they go on pet anyways. It doesn't really do anything if you max them.
Mm.
Yeah, I would
Um,
pump your nodes into a mule. And then that
okay.
mule would be like, with that farmer idea you had, make sure it's like a good farming class, or like it can mob well, so that when you do train it up, you could make good money on it as well.
Mm. Um, Another question. Like safeguarding and transfer hammering is a lot more used in reboot.
Yeah.
Um, for like safeguarding, like the only item I've been lucky on so far is Dominator pendants.
Okay.
Um, it's like when you have so many, is there any point in safeguarding from 12 to 15?
No. When
Would
you
you
have a
say?
lot, you don't safeguard. It's as simple
Okay.
as that. If you have a lot, you don't safeguard, but once you start running low, you should safeguard.
Is there like a limit you would say that
I
you
would,
should
for
save?
me, I would start safeguarding once I have like three left.
Three left. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's it. Thanks for the help, man.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty straightforward. Like you're just gonna like reboot. It's legit brain dead. It's just dailies, stack the fodder equip, star them, transfer, and then get 21 again, and you're good. And then once everything's full 21, you slowly tap to 22, and that's it. And you're done. And then you fix all your pots, and then your flames, and then your end game, just like that. Do you still have all your totems for May?
I have like 8 or 9 totems left.
Okay, I see. Are you training in Grandis now or no?
I'm grinding in Limina
Okay, yeah, that's
1.4.
fine. Yeah, that's fine. You need the money and the droplets and all that stuff, so.
And familiars as well,
Mm-hmm.
right? Um, for like for boss, should I think about boss meal at this point? Like, I guess I'm like towards that 21 end game, but should that be my primary focus before like obviously going for a second farmer? But like, should meals be on my agenda for stuff to do?
Uh, I think it comes down to how many nodes you have. If you have a lot of nodes, how many nodes do you have?
I have 0, I would think.
Zero.
Uh, 5.
5. Okay, so I wouldn't bother with a boss meal for now. Maybe you can start one like slowly and trade Helix with somebody just so it gets the right equips. But you can't really like do an efficient boss meal unless you have nodes. So I wouldn't really bother that much.
They're more damage in node stones compared to equipments.
Yeah,
Would you
nodes
say?
will
Okay.
carry your boss meals. No, like nodes are the most important thing for sure.
Um, for like boss mules, um, would you say it's enough to get like full reinforced set, or
Yeah,
would you?
reinforce is fine. You don't need to get like full superior and apsos and all that stuff. You could get some pretty budget gear. It just pretty much comes down to the nodes. Like if you have decent nodes, you don't have to get crazy gear.
Ah, okay.
In this Discord, in the FAQ channel, if you look at pins, like someone showed a mule with legit just like 12-star gear and they could do the bosses. It just comes down to nodes.
Ah, okay. Let's see if I have some more questions. I don't think I have. I think most have been answered. So, for like for flames, I don't know if you saw the flames, but I think my flames are decent enough
Yeah, they
for
are.
now.
Mhm.
The only one I'm not sure about is 85 and 6 good enough?
I mean, it's good enough for now. Yeah, all of your
Yeah.
flames are good enough for now. But like 85 and 6, if we're talking like end game, like I would re-roll this. But for now, it's like this will take
Okay.
you all the way, no problem.
Yeah. Uh, and like, should I aim for better like on the superior, or should I save and transfer the flames to improve secondary character or boss meal?
For your free flames, yeah, I would just toss them on another character. Like I wouldn't really worry about your flames at the moment. The most important thing for your arc is stars. Like that's the
Okay.
highest priority.
Mm. All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I got you, man. And yeah, you're doing well. You are. Just finish your legion as soon as possible, and that's it. Like you're done with that, and the rest is just saving.
Saving.
Yeah, it's the whole
That's
game.
I've heard like early game and end game is like the hardest part. So
It
I'm
is.
prob I'm probably entering the end game soon
Yeah.
enough. So
Yep.
maybe I go back to reg server. Who knows?
You might have to. Yeah. Early and end are the hardest. Early it's so slow, and then mid game it like ramps up a lot. 17 star, all that stuff, and then end game like you're just saving for months. So
Mm. All right. See you, man.
see ya, man.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Take it easy.